we're back at the Good Green Home Show with Rich and Shawna. And today our very special guest is Lloyd Traven from Peachtree Farm. Lloyd, you are a South Jersey boy and a gardener extraordinaire. We're so happy to have you on board.
I'm glad to be here.
Well, hello.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Lloyd, and thanks for doing the show. I'm extraordinarily excited because I think that you're one of the most innovative people in the gardening world, but you take a little bit of a different approach. And all of our topics, we're trying to have each topic and subject and interview to be a little bit different. And one of the things about you is you're a little bit different. And you don't like the mainstream plants. You want to have something that nobody else has, which I think is a great thing for the average consumer, because you don't want your house to look like your next door neighbor's house or anybody else. That's a great thing. So tell us a little bit about why Peachtree doesn't sell the mainstream plants.
Well, we decided a number of years ago, right when we started the company. We've been doing this for 33 years now, our own company. And we grew up in an era where everybody did exactly the same thing. Everybody grew the same thing, everybody planted the same thing. And we couldn't figure out when we were first getting started, how do we fit in a pretty well-established marketplace? And we're plant geeks, we're plant nerds. And we just loved all the unusual and the weird foliage and colors and textures. And quite frankly, we weren't very attracted to petunias right from the get-go. We never...
Lloyd is anti-petunia.
Anti-petunia. It's a little too traditional for you, I think.
No petunia zone. And we've actually been very, very open about that with our customers, that we're not the place to come for that kind of plant. And we've always liked our begonias and our succulents, and we've always been about foliage.
Well, let's talk about that for a second, because the end consumers who are watching the show today, they want to know a few tips on how to grow these plants. Do you have a recommendation on how to take care of a begonia?
Well, depending on the type of begonia, of course. Most of the begonias that we grow are the ones that prefer a little bit of shade. And they are also, of course, all begonias have fibrous roots on them. They don't like a lot of fertilizer because of that. Mm-hmm. And to be evenly or slightly moist most of the time. So when you think about that, everybody's house, I don't care where you're located, there's always one side of the house that has more shade than the other side of the house. And so we look at begonias being placed in an area where it's either morning sun or full shade in the dead of the afternoon when it gets really hot and really miserable. They're going to be a lot happier with a little bit of shade at those times. Not the other begonias, the ones that we're used to as bedding plants, they'll take some pretty good sunlight. And that's a different thing. But when we talk about the escargots and all of the foliage types of begonias, consumers love those plants. They are so attracted to them. The key with begonias is you don't want to love them too much. You kill them by giving them too much water and too much feed.
So, Lloyd, you are a USDA certified organic grower, and that's a pretty special thing because I don't think you could do that overnight. What made you decide to become a USDA certified organic grower, and how did you go about doing that, and how long does it take to make that happen?
We have been herb specialists for over 30 years. We were... Again, it's another one of those. We were doing it before it was cool to do it.
That gets Shawna excited. She's obsessed with herbs.
It's all about the cocktails for me.
And I have to admit that, had it been up to me, we would have never grown a single herb. But my wife pushed very, very, very hard for that. And as all smart men do, you do what your wife tells you you're going to be doing.
Absolutely.
So we started growing these herbs a long time ago. We're kind of one of the leaders in that whole area.
Well, you certainly are, because you've come out with a lavender this last year that is a knock your socks off variety.
It is a great plant. And
what makes it?
Just so you know,
yeah, go ahead.
It's been all over the Chicagoland area and done very, very, very well there.
And that's called what?
Lavender Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. That's the name of the variety of lavender.
Exactly. And what makes it special, Lloyd?
It does not mind heat. It doesn't mind humidity. It's also completely hardy in Chicago winters. It's not phased at all by winter diamonds.
Lloyd, thank you so much for coming on the show, and we really appreciate it. As always, you're a wonderful guest, super knowledgeable, USDA certified organic, kind of a trendsetter out there. He grew a beard before it was cool, grew herbs before it was cool.
There you have it.
And he listens to his wife, so that's a good thing as well.
You're cool, Lloyd. You're just cool.
All right. Well, thanks again, and we hope to have you on another time as well, and we appreciate you working with us through the technical difficulties also.
My pleasure. Anytime you need me.
Thanks, Lloyd. All right. Well, that was Lloyd Traven, certified organic grower from Peachtree Farms and plant breeder extraordinaire.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, we'll be right back with the Good Green Home Show with Rich and Shawna after some messages from our sponsors.
Do you want to stop garden insects before they become a problem? Bonide All Seasons Horticultural Spray is your answer and will stop your garden insects before they hatch. Early spraying smothers most insect eggs left behind by last year's plant-destroying insects. Bonide's All Season Horticultural Spray Oil will destroy insect eggs in early spring and, if used throughout the season, will control all stages of insects. Bonide All Season Spray Oil is recommended for use on shade trees, fruit trees, shrubs, roses, and ornamental plants. Bonide All Seasons Horticultural Spray Oil is easy to use and an all-natural product that can be used all season long. Bonide products are family made in America. All Seasons Horticultural Spray Oil is available at your local hardware store, garden center, or farm feed store, or go to bonide.com for a retailer near you.
Feeding your lawn every year and still not satisfied? That's because you're doing half the job. You must feed your soil too with Jonathan Green's new American Lawn Plan. Your soil is filled with nutrients, but many never reach the grass because your soil biology hasn't been activated. This includes nutrients from your lawn fertilizer too. Jonathan Green's new American Lawn Plan corrects the problem with 2 soil reviving fertilizers: Love Your Lawn, Love Your Soil and Magic Cow. Love Your Lawn, Love Your Soil has a special organic formula that activates soil biology, releasing trapped nutrients while loosening up soil for deeper root growth. Magic Cow balances soil pH so nutrients from lawn fertilizers don't go to waste and weeds don't become a problem. Do the whole job. Feed your lawn and your soil with Jonathan Green's New American Lawn and get the great lawn you've always wanted. Visit newamericanlawn.com to find your local Jonathan Green retailer. That's newamericanlawn.com.